Hey there, it's me, Delisa again. And so hopefully you watched part one where I talked about my diagnosis of adenomyosis and how I'm having a hysterectomy. But this is how I'm prepping for surgery. Just so you are aware, I am extremely extra. So you may not need all of these things, but one of the things that I do recommend is that you order it off on Amazon somewhere close to your date. I heard someone else talk about that. So that way, anything that you don't use, you will have access to it. I hope I don't lose some of you with you, but the first thing that I did to prep for all of this was I rented a house. And that's partly because I'm staying at my brother's for family reasons, and I did not want the kids to like bump into me, and I wanted to make sure that I really did focus on healing, because this is very important. Your healing is just as much as part of your journey as the actual surgery itself. And so I did rent a house not too far from them, so that way they can check in on me, and it's enough rooms that I have friends and family that I'm blessed with enough to come visit me and help take care of me while I'm going through this process. So that's the first thing that I did. I am actually talking about prepping. I am fasting today. That's because, as I mentioned, I am on a GLP-1, and there are different studies that are out there. Some people say stop 3 weeks, 2 weeks. My doctor basically was like, I could take it up until the day before, but for my own purposes and anxiety levels, I stopped taking it 2 weeks ago, because they say that sometimes food gets left in your stomach, and you may actually choke on your vomit. Not to like scare you, but once again, do the things that make you feel comfortable, but also follow your doctor's directions. In my case, it didn't hurt that I stopped it earlier. I am currently prepping. I have energy. I went to the gym this morning and I was drinking Gatorade, clear Gatorade, and just had some chicken broth. Oddly enough, I didn't get hungry, so I started drinking the chicken broth, but we're halfway through the day, so we'll see how it goes. For the things that I also purchased, so I made sure that I had everything set. So my room will be ready, all those different things. For some of my black girlies, you may want to consider doing a protective style. I was going to get braids, and then time ran away from me. So I'm going to be looking crazy the first 2 weeks because I have curly hair. So it's going to be everywhere. And they say it's going to be really hard to wash your own hair because you never remember how many abdomen muscles you actually use. Even if like it's soft and cushy like my stomach is, there's still some muscle in there that you utilize to talk, to, do things, lift your arms, all that good stuff. So I am going to start with the things that I purchased. The majority of stuff has been from Amazon. And so I'll also include some of the links of the things that I've received. But the first one that I'll show is this, I think it was like a hysterectomy pillow that it was called, but there are pockets in the front and the back for you to, put your remotes and things of that nature. This is actually the front side, so that way you could kind of put your arms in it, put anything in there. And this came with the ice pack, which, it came with this gel ice pack. So depending on if you like the cold or the hot, you can put it in there, put it against your belly to make sure that you feel good about that. And talking about things to protect your belly and to make you feel comfortable, I also got this seatbelt. The seatbelt pillow that goes across. You can also I've seen people get regular pillows too. Like bring a pillow from your house. Like think about ways you don't have, and now that I just said that out loud, I'm kind of mad that I bought this because I could have just used a regular pillow. So this is why I say order it off of Amazon. So now I'm probably going to return this because I'm thinking I could just use a regular pillow. I'm not too good for a regular pillow, but you could just slide the seatbelt through here. This is like a Velcro that you put it through. So there is that. The other thing, some of the big items is for when I am sleeping. I will say that I actually did not have to purchase this. This one came from my sister-in-law, but the things that you can put on your bed to make sure that you are sitting up correctly. I forgot what these thingamajigs are called, but you want to make sure that your feet are elevated. Once again, use the things that you have, whether it is pillows, books. I mean, I guess you need to put something soft on top of the books, but use what you have. Once again, I said I was extra, so I just want to keep reminding you that you don't need all these things, but I think they will be helpful for my journey at least. You know what? I mean, this is embarrassing to share with the whole world, but I mean, literally, people go through this. I bought protective underwear because, one, there's going to be other people helping me, and I don't know what's going to go on down there. I am having the laparoscopic robotic surgery, but I just wanted to make sure that I had these and that they were like cushiony and like the waistband stretches, and then you could just dispose them and you don't have to worry about that part of it. I like to be clean. I don't want to be, you know, out here funky and all those different things. So I also bought these body wipes, not baby wipes, but once again, use what you have. I bought these body wipes, no rinse shower alternative. It says aloe vera, vitamin E for skin conditioners, refresh, deodorizes, and nourishes. So, and they even give you a couple of like sample ones, but I have this for the days in which I'm not gonna have the energy to shower. And so I was lucky enough. So there is a shower that's across, but I'm not going to overdo it because once again, healing is just as important as the surgery itself. What else is in my little box of goodies here? Kind of going everywhere. Then I got an abdominal binder. I listened to different stories about how people felt like their stomachs were like squishy or sloshing around because you did have something removed. But remember, like, well, everyone is different, but the normal uterus is going to be like the size of your fist. You know, I wish it was actually a little bit more because, you know, take some more weight for me. Why not? But the hospital does give you one. I think my doctor kind of figures out the type of person that I am in the sense of I want something that's comfortable. This was a plus size one, so it's plus size friendly for the girlies. I didn't open it yet, so let me actually see if this is truly plus size friendly because low key surgery is tomorrow, and if it's not, then the reason why the doctor told me to get my own is because she said that the one that the hospital gives is pretty, people think it's pretty itchy. This is, let's call this interesting. How do you actually put this on? Okay, like that. Okay. So yes, it is plus size friendly. Yo, it's so weird recording these videos because then you're like, I'm really putting my business out there. Right now, I think I'm a size like 22 or 20 because I've been losing weight. Like I said, I'm on GLP-1. So yes, this does fit. It does feel good. It doesn't feel like, ooh, I got my best Spanx on or something like that. You just had surgery, you know? And so you don't want something that's really tight on you. And this says it supports, adjustable, and breathable. I can see that. I can definitely see that. So this does feel good. I mean, maybe there's other purposes for this afterwards too. But yeah, the doctor said that the one, I think I already mentioned, is itchy at the hospital. So don't know why I got time for that. So there's that. Other thing to show is your throat. Oh my gosh. I got to pick it up at my brother's house. I forgot my cough drops at his house, but they did say that you want to have something for your throat because that tube thing is going to be down there. A lot of people complain that their throats are really, really itchy and achy, almost like you have a sore throat. So recommended is cough drops. So I do have to pick those up. I left those there. The other thing I got was peppermint tea, and then I got this smooth moving. So I hope to combine the two because the last thing your girl wants to be is constipated. And they say that if you are backed up or constipated, once again, you use your abdominal muscles for that, and no one should try and go through that. So in addition to this smooth move, which by the way, if you just want to lose a pound or two, and you're not even having surgery, use smooth move. I've done this for years. To prevent gas X, you know, I used to be the girl who said that I didn't pass gas, but I guess it is a normal part of life. So there's the gas X as well. This might be the final thing. The final thing I got as well was a heating pad. So heating pad for here, for my back, for wherever, while I'm like laying down in the bed. I would say if you can, make sure that you prep your bedroom area previous to, whatever shower stuff that you might need, your first nightgown or whatever you want to wear. When you, not featured in this video because it's in the wash because I have to wash it, is I got like a muumuu. I got like just a big dress, a big flowy dress to just kind of walk around with, something that's not going to be too tight or close to my body. If you own that already, a big t-shirt. Listen, if there was another people that was going to be here, I'd probably be walking around in like a t-shirt and panties. So do the things that make you feel comfortable. Don't overexert yourself. The other thing that I got post-surgery too, that's like food-wise, is I got popsicle sticks. So, ooh, did y'all hear that hunger pain? It's kicking in there. So I also got popsicle sticks for any sore throat that I may have too, because sometimes, you know, different textures, you want different things to kind of work with. But that's pretty much everything that I have. I don't know. Oh, actually, wait 1 second. I saw this in the background. This I'm the most excited about. This little snackle box. So what I plan to do is tonight I plan to like fill it up with all my favorite little things. So that way I'm not completely annoying. Like my mom has already mentioned, I'm like the type of person, could you get me this? Can you get me that? Because, you know, I just want it. And I bought all the snacks in the world because while I've been healthy eating going into this, because I know I'm not already going to be eating a lot as I'm healing, whatever I do want, I want to fulfill that craving. So this snackle box, I'm going to just be out there on that couch. This is going to be next to me watching the big TV. I got some games too, just in case I want to play. Anything there. Don't know if I'll have the energy. Hopefully I'll just be sleeping. But yeah, I have several different PJ sets that are out. So that way I'm pretty cool and comfortable. Trying to think if there's anything else. Prepping for surgery. I think I mentioned it before. Doctor said nothing about my nails. Keeping my nails on. Consult with your doctor because, once again, my friend said she had to take hers off. And I'm not trying to have the nubs. So if you don't have to, do ask. Take any body piercings out. I don't have to do the special washing. They say they're going to do that at the hospital. Try to wear a button down shirt. And in fact, what you just saw me in is probably what I'm gonna wash and use tomorrow, because it's really big. Make sure you have, you know, comfortable clothes going into the hospital for when you're leaving. Make sure that you also have something to watch. Make sure you bring a phone charger. I have a phone charger that should be delivered today, one with like a longer cord, so that way it could reach whatever outlet is in the hospital. I do plan to be released the same day, and I think that's pretty much it. I hope you wellness on a journey. I hope that you did find this helpful. Once again, I'm sharing my journey because I just saw so many different things that were out there. Some of the videos weren't as updated, and I think knowledge is power. So the more information you have, I think the more calming you will go into your surgery. And you want to really make sure that you're in a place where your mind is good, because that's going to help with the whole journey. Last thing that I would say is manifest great things. See your vision and see what the end result is going to be and how you are going to come out healthy and well. So thanks so much. Bye.